Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a ranking of all of my eyeshadow palettes. You're going to find out what palettes I have, what I think of them, and who is going to take the top spot. So my last beauty video, I did an unboxing of ColourPop palettes. I just purchased 6, and honestly, I haven't even had time to try any of them. I have been so busy. I just started a new job, so I haven't gotten to use them yet, but I will eventually get to them, I promise you. And also I've got this palette that I bought on sale from Ulta, the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. It was on sale for 20 bucks. They had a bunch of Tutti Frutti stuff that were 40% off. And so this one was 20, originally 34. Which in my opinion was kind of crazy. I've had my eye on this for a while, but I haven't gotten to use this yet either. So let's get started on the palettes that I have used. So we're gonna be ranking 14 eyeshadow palettes today, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I think about each one. The first palette we're gonna talk about, and the last on my list, I don't even have anymore because I already decluttered it. It was so bad, I was just like, I gotta get rid of this. Okay, so my bottom palette is the Tarte Dream Big eyeshadow palette. And I don't know what happened here. I don't know why on the Ulta website this has 4.5 stars. Maybe it just didn't work for me. I got a bad palette or whatever, but this was awful. Everything just blended together. It was really muddy. It's described as a portable eyeshadow palette with 8 limited edition boss shades and matte and metallic finishes to motivate and inspire your inner glam getter. I thought the concept was cute. I moved to Nashville to pursue my dreams. So I was like, oh cool, it's like a motivational, inspirational thing and the shades are nice, but man, it had like no staying power. The colors ended up blending all together. When I put it on my eyes, it ended up looking really muddy. So it was a definite no for me, big fail. Next palette on my list, I actually bought off the Poshmark app along with the Dream Big eyeshadow palette by Tarte. It was kind of like a package deal. And man, I think I just picked out some bad palettes because yeah, it did not work well for me, but this is the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat palette, and it's cute. I love how small and petite it is. There's only 6 shades. I was like, oh, I can just use this, make a warm look, but I mean, there's only so many looks you can do with it, and honestly, like, I would like it better if the formula was better. It just, like the Tarte one, it just didn't have any staying power, really. Like the dark shade fades off really quickly after I do my eye. So I don't really reach for this one. It's kind of meh for me. Coming in at the number 12 spot is the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. And this is just so cute. I've had my eye on it for a while. I bought it new off the Poshmark app. And I literally just run around to everybody that I know and I'm just like, look, it's peanut butter and jelly. It's so cute. And it actually smells like peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, I like the shades in here. It's cute. Just a little more purple would be great. If they added like one more purple shade, I would love that. Yeah, mostly it's really good. The purples in here kind of have some issues with staying power. I love that there's a little mirror, but now that I have more eyeshadow palettes in my collection, I'm like, okay, it's cool. Like, moving on, you know, getting a little bored. But I still really like it. I think it's cute. Coming in at number 11, just missing the top 10, is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection Bling Boss palette. And I got this at Ulta for about $15, and it performs about what you would expect a $15 palette to perform like. Some of the colors are a little patchy, but if I blend enough, I can work it out okay. But I think it's beautiful. I love the shades. We got some shiny moments in here. And if you haven't noticed already, I love purple. So this is right up my alley. I think that the issue with this was when it first was released, they recalled it because it wasn't working well. So they have a new batch that they put out or redid it or something like that. But yeah, this one's pretty good. It's definitely not one of my favorites, but I do like it. Number 10 spot goes to a palette that I bought at Sephora, and it was actually an impulse buy. It was one of my first high-end palettes that I ever bought. And when I saw it in the store, I was like, oh my God, I think this is new and it is beautiful. I have to get it. So this palette is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. It retails for $49. and it's gorgeous. I love how much heavier the packaging is compared to other palettes. There's a nice big mirror in this, and there are a lot of different colors. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. The formula is excellent. It's so buttery, so soft. The only issue really that I have with it is that these purples over here, they kind of have a tendency to fade during the day, which is disappointing because if you haven't realized already, I love purple. So, but it's at number 10 and it's such a great palette, but it's like, I don't know why, but I don't really reach for it. I don't reach for it much. And maybe it's because it's more like muted, darker colors or whatever, but it's personal preference, but I still really love this palette. The number 9 eyeshadow palette was another impulse buy, and it's the Too Faced Tickled Peach palette. I bought it at the checkout line in Sephora, and it retails for $26. It says here on the Sephora website, but I think I bought it for $20. So I just really like how like mini it is, travel size. It smells delicious. It legit smells like peaches. And the formula in here is really great. I'm impressed with it. I'm more impressed with the formula of this one than the peanut butter and jelly palette. So it's really cute. It's got some shimmers in here, but you know, I'm a little bored now with it, but it's still really great. So if you're interested in this palette, I would get it. So number 8 is going to be the Ciate London Glitter Storm palette. And I love the packaging on this. It's slightly 7th grade, but it's still really cute, you know. I don't really see a whole lot of packaging like this. So I bought this at Sephora for $42, but now I think it's on sale for $30. And it's been on sale for $30 for a while. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but this palette is really stunning. Like, I love the glitters in here. You do not need a glitter glue. All you do is just like put some on your finger and you can just put it on your eye, no problem, and it stays all day. It's really great quality. I'm really impressed with the mattes. The only thing with this palette now is, I'm not sure if palettes do this in general the more you go through them, but like whenever I put the glitter on in the middle of my eye, the matte next to it gets really weird. Like it starts fading faster. Maybe I just need to pack on more with the matte, but it wasn't doing that in the beginning, so I'm not sure why. But overall, this palette is really cute. The formula is very impressive, and I would say get it. So the number 7 spot goes to Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. And I really wanted to try one of Anastasia's eyeshadow formulas, so I was really drawn to this one. It made the most sense for me personally. It retails for $42. I'm not totally in love with the packaging. I mean, it's fine. It's just like this velvet is I mean, you can see it's gotten pretty dirty, but the formula inside is awesome. It comes with a little brush, which is not the greatest brush ever, but still, I mean, it's nice that they have included one. This formula is so great. The mattes are so easily blendable. The shimmers are kind of crumbly, so I've gone through them faster than I would probably on other shimmers, but that's okay. You can see I've hit pan. But what really sold me for this palette was this color Mulberry up here. It is freaking stunning, and yeah, I love it. I keep hearing all over in the YouTube beauty community that Juvia's Place eyeshadow formula is amazing, so I had to try it. And the number 6 spot goes to the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. I got this on sale for $10, which is crazy, especially for the quality of this formula. It is so buttery, so soft, so incredibly pigmented. I just used this eyeshadow in a photo shoot that I did last week, and I just can't believe I bought this for $10. It's crazy. And the pan sizes are very large. Like, take a look at this. It's just, oh my gosh, like, are you kidding me? Jeez. But yeah, love it. Doesn't come with a mirror, but that's okay. I mean, for the quality, I don't need a mirror. This is Awesome. Juvia's Place, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. All right, y'all, we're at the top 5, and I'm so excited because I love these eyeshadow palettes. So coming in at number 5 is the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette. This retails for $44, and it's described as a sultry palette with 12 new, vibrant, creamy shades in warm and cool tones, with pops of color to take you from innocent and sweet to total vixen. And guys, this is such a great palette. I know I keep saying that about stuff, but I love the shades in here. This blue is everything. You can do a bunch of stuff with this. You can just go for a neutral look with the browns and a black. You can just put the blue all over the lid, which is what I do. I love this shade over here, Honey Dipped. It's gorgeous, and the quality is so good. It is worth $44. Pan sizes are a little bit bigger than normal. I love the fact that there's a big mirror, and the packaging overall is just so slick, and I can't wait to try more from Dominique Cosmetics. All right, coming in at number 4 is the Masquerade Mini Palette by Juvia's Place, and I've heard so much hype about this palette on YouTube. I had to go check it out. This retails for $25, but I got it on sale at Ulta for $15. And this might be some of the best money I have ever spent because this palette is stunning. I love the artwork. And inside, you've got 16 shades. And I'm so impressed with this formula. Juvia's Place just kills it. The first 2 rows are colorful, and the 3rd and 4th row are like more browns and neutrals. And I think that that's so smart because you can create so many looks with this palette. And the formula is just like the best. It's amazing. I love to do a blue and pink look, like a cotton candy look that I found on YouTube. I just like to YouTube Masquerade Mini eyeshadow looks. And it's just, let me swatch Casablanca. Look at that. Are you serious? Here, let's try Zola. Look at that blue. It is so bright and vibrant. The shine is gorgeous on that. This palette is one of my favorites. Number 4. The 2nd and 3rd spot were really, really tough for me. I had to think about it a little bit, but I think I figured it out. And coming in at number 3 is the Huda Beauty new Nude palette. And oh my God, I am so in love with this palette. I bought it from Sephora, and the first couple times I went to get it, it was all sold out, which I can understand why. I know that this is $65, but it is worth it. I'm telling you, it is fucking stunning. And it's got a huge mirror. These colors are just unbelievable. I love how they tried something new and mixed formulas in here. There are mattes, there are metallics, a new pearl shade, there's a couple glitters, and you can see mine is very well loved because I'm hitting pan on Love Bites, hitting pan on the Glitter Excite, Tease, and Raw. And not that I fish for compliments, but every single time I wear this on my eyes, I get compliments, and people are like, how did you do that? You're so good at makeup. What are you doing? What's on your eyes? And I'm like, dude, it's the new Nude palette. It is so gorgeous. When this came out, I was like, I have to have this. I have to have it. The only thing that I would say about this is like, there's a concealer shade down here, and I don't think you really need it because honestly, all it does is get dirty from the kickback from other eyeshadows in the palette. So it's just kind of nasty down here. And I use other concealer anyway to do a cut crease for this one. But this is beautiful. I am very glad that I bought it. $65 is quite pricey. But yeah, I'm glad that I got it. I do know that there are some dupes out here for this one that people have found. I haven't tried any dupes yet. I've heard that there are some dupes that are even better than this palette, but for me, that's like really hard to believe because I love this so much. I think it performs beautifully. It lasts all day, and I just love the color scheme. I think it's a beautiful color story. So, yep. Number 3 is the new Nude palette by Huda Beauty. Orange is the new black, pink is the new nude. Coming in at number 2, you know, it's kind of funny because this brand is so hit and miss with eyeshadows, but I personally use this one quite a bit. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I just love the packaging on this. It's like a chocolate bar dipped in gold, super cute. It smells like chocolate because they use cocoa powder and real gold in the eyeshadows. Not sure how much I believe that, but I use this one quite often. The mattes are very nice and soft and buttery, and I just think it's so smart how they set this up because you can have the mattes here and then like put on whatever metallic you want. The formula in here is really great. The staying power is awesome. I think this retails for about $45, $49, something up there in the 40 range. But yeah, I love this one. This is way better than the peanut butter and jelly palette. I had the sweet peach palette sweet peach palette. Wow, the sweet peach palette for a while. I mostly overall love that one too. There were a couple mist shades in there for me, but every single formula on every eyeshadow in here is a winner. So I reach for this quite a bit. I love shimmery stuff. I perform on stage a lot, so I like to, you know, have a little sparkle and a little shine, and this one is definitely a winner for me. So I think I'm going to keep this in my collection. You know, I'll keep buying it once I go through it, but man, I love it. Number 2. Coming in at number 1. This brand also has some hit or misses just like the Too Faced brand, but I had to get this palette when it first came out. I was like, this is going to sell out immediately. I know it. And yo girl is a purple girl. So coming in at number 1 is the Morphe 39S Such a Gem palette. And this is my jam right here. This is freaking stunning. I'm a girl all for the purples, all for the pinks, the burgundies, the maroons. We've got an awesome pressed glitter shade down here. I bought this right away when it came out because I was convinced that it was going to sell out, but I'm just so surprised that it didn't. It's only $35. It's got 32 shades in here, and the formula is just like, wow. I mean, I wanted to buy the Bronze Goals palette, but all the reviews say it's awful. So I'm not sure what they did to change the formula in here. But it is really, really good, especially for purples, which are really hard to formulate, and compared to the Bling Boss palette that I have. So I love how they have a new formula in here. There's 7 supersized silk slip toppers. I'm wearing this eyeshadow palette today, and you can see I'm wearing one of the slip toppers in my inner corner. I'm wearing a bunch of different colors. I think I'm wearing Wine Not. Let's see, this sheet has the names on it. I'm wearing Wine Not, let's see, Make It Rain, Purple Majesty, Pink Prize, Perry Twinkle. I have Take the Crown in the very center of my lid. The only thing is, yeah, I wish that they would print the names right below the eyeshadow so we don't have this really freaking annoying like paper on it. But I love the protectant sheet. I like to keep all of mine with my eyeshadows, but it would just be way easier if the names were on the actual palette. It's a huge palette. It was kind of intimidating for me at first because I was like, what am I gonna do with all this freaking eyeshadow? But I just love this palette so much, and it was seriously calling my name that I had to get it. I mean, it's beautiful. The glitter, you don't need a glitter glue. It stays on your eye. You can just use your finger and put it on your eye, and it's just a gorgeous palette. So this is my number 1. For somebody else, it might be different. They might not put this at number 1, but these are just my personal faves based on what I use and my color choices and how I like to sparkle and shine on stage. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this ranking. I'm gonna list all of these products below and links to them so you can check them out for yourselves. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.